This auditor had no idea that his peaceful protest was about to spark the end of a career, and through no fault of his own.
20 minutes, then they go, hey, you were trespassing. You come back again.
In 2013, Auditor Jeff Gray was carrying out a First Amendment audit of the Jacksonville skyline when a security guard from 301 West Bay, the Everbank Center, came out to confront him.
When that terrorist attack they had, not take no pieces of the building.
Because of what? Because of 9/11?
9/11.
Okay. Is that law or policy?
That's law.
If I keep taking pictures, what's going to happen?
Well, they have to come put you in jail. I'm just saying, police just left them right there. You don't want to get yourself in no trouble for nothing like that.
Well, I know
now,
that's
you
not...
can go across that street over there. You can do anything over there you want to.
In response to Jeff's resistance, the security officer contacted the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office.
Got another guy who's uninformed about the law, who thinks that you can't take pictures. I'm on a public sidewalk. It's First Amendment protected activity. And they just called Jacksonville Sheriff's Office on me for doing something that's perfectly legal.
Moments later, Officer Casati arrived and tried to intimidate Jeff. Little did he know, he was facing someone with a much more profound understanding of the law than him.
Do you have any ID on you, sir?
Yeah, but I don't.
I need to see it, please.
For what? What am I doing wrong?
You're not doing anything.
Okay, then why?
But I also have the right to ask you for an identification.
Okay.
And if you refuse to identify yourself, you can be arrested for that.
But sir, if I'm not doing anything, am I being detained or am I free to go?
You are the one that contacted me.
See,
okay, so if you want to leave, you can leave.
Officer Casati was determined to exacerbate the situation, but Jeff tried his best to calm him down.
Okay,
But if you're going to give me trouble, then I'll give you
I'm
trouble.
not giving you
okay?
trouble. I'm just
you
trying to
are
talk to you.
arguing with me.
just
Okay?
trying to talk to you.
Either you want my opinion, I just gave it to you.
Okay,
Okay. Are you videotaping me?
I'm going. Bye.
Sir?
Have a nice day. You said I'm free to go?
No, you're not.
Okay.
The incident was far from over, as the officer had yet another unreasonable demand, something that proves his lack of competence.
Put the camera down.
I'm video recording, sir. All I wanted to do was ask you about it because I'm in a public space.
You are. Yes, sir.
And you're a public official.
Yes, sir.
I have the right to
That's
record
correct.
you. I have not done anything wrong. And if I'm not being detained, I'm leaving. So am I being detained?
Yes, at this point you are being detained.
Okay, am I being detained?
The officer's accusations were about to intensify, as he seemed unclear about his agenda.
No way. Put that camera away first.
I'm not putting it away. That's my right.
Okay. Are you going to give me your ID or not?
Yeah, if you're detaining me, I think it's an illegal detainment, but I'll go ahead and give it to you.
I'm investigating a suspicious circumstance at this point.
Investigation is suspicious. What is suspicious about what I'm doing?
After being illegally detained, Jeff had to remain in custody for a time. However, the justification provided by the officer for his detainment was utterly absurd.
And I'm
And
right.
you can take pictures,
Okay,
you can
so now-
videotape, you can videotape me if you wish to, but I have the right also to contact
Okay,
you.
well, can I go ahead and go then?
Okay?
You gonna run my ID for what reason? Now that's, if you run my
Say
ID,
that I was going to write your ID.
okay,
so
then what do you
stay
have?
there for me,
If you run my ID, that's illegal because I'm not suspected of a crime. I'd like to be free to go as soon as possible, sir. Thank you. I'd like your name and badge number too.
After being stranded for 5 minutes, Officer Casati finally returned with his ID, relieving him from this illegal detainment. But he seemed to have some serious problems with the video camera.
You're free to go now.
Okay, can I get your name and badge number, please?
Sure.
Before we get-
You got a pen?
Just go ahead and say it. I got it on camera.
Oh, no.
Sir,
You can write it down if you wish. My name is on the card, too.
do you have a card or anything like that?
No, sorry.
So you're not going to give me your name and badge number?
Yes, I do. Write it down, I'll give it to you.
Okay, if you could just say it.
No.
Okay, it's on the car?
Gray was not suspected of any crime, therefore it was illegal to ask him for his ID, let alone detain him. 5 years later, he returned to the same location in Jacksonville, Florida, to take some pictures of the same building. That's when another security guard confronted him.
Just get pictures of the building, man, that's all. Who says I can't take pictures of the building? All right, well.
Jeff remained steadfast, and that's when the guards approached with a significantly more intense demeanor.
You guys aren't ashamed of your jobs, are you? It doesn't matter, you're in a public space. It doesn't, isn't it, you're in a public space, you have no expectation of privacy. How do you know I'm not supposed to be here? How do you know I'm not supposed to be here? How do you know I'm not a client how do you know I'm not a client of the person in the building? Exactly, why is it a problem? Why is it a problem? Why is it a problem? I'm not on the property, I'm on the public sidewalk. It is not, you're wrong. This is the public sidewalk.
Suddenly, the altercation got much more heated, but the guards had no clue what they were saying.
You are not going to tell me that I cannot take pictures in a public space when you are wrong. When you are wrong. Admit that you're wrong. I can take pictures of whatever I want to from a public space. You guys need to learn your job. You need to learn the boundaries of your job. And don't come out here and tell people that they can't do. Yeah, there's nothing to argue about.
Shortly thereafter, another security officer emerged and issued a threat, a challenge Jeff was unwilling to back down from.
Private building. Oh yeah? If you assaulted me and tried to touch me for taking photographs, I would knock your ass out. You understand me? In self-defense, if you touched me and tried to bash my camera, I would put your ass on the ground. And when the cops get here and they tell you that I have a right to take photographs in public, what, are you going to apologize to me? Will you be man enough to apologize?
Moments later, Jeff got the chance to plead his case to the senior security officer. That's when he taught his juniors a lesson.
Yeah, I'm just out here. I just visited a client in here. I'm a client for somebody in here, an attorney. I just wanted to document my visit today. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
All right, and I'm taking pictures from the public sidewalk.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
Is that okay? Do they know that now?
We're all on the same page.
Okay, cool. That's all I wanted, just to make sure that's clear.
Jeff was once again proven right. However, he came back to 301 West Bay in 2021, but this time, he had a cardboard sign with him that reads, "God bless the homeless vets." Once again, a security officer approaches him.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm hard of hearing.
I said, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you can't stand here with a sign. You're gonna take it somewhere else. Like if you want to take it across the street, you can. You can't stand right here in front of the building.
Okay, I got a better idea. Why don't you take it across the street?
I can't. I'm not allowed to cross.
Yeah, I'm not. You're wrong, but that's okay.
How am I wrong, sir?
I can stand here and do this.
And, once again, that security officer contacted the sheriff's office. Moments later, Officer Turner responded to the call.
I said if I was on their property, I would get off of it, but I'm not on their property.
Okay. Do you have my ID?
Before you go any further, officer, actually, yeah.
Sir, I'm having a real hard time.
Okay, I'll take this off.
That's fine.
I got my ID
I'm vaccinated.
right here in my pocket, okay?
Okay.
This is my ID right here.
Okay.
It's my driver's license, is what you
Do
prefer.
you have a name that I can call you by? I'm Officer Turner.
Jeff, yeah.
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff.
Nice to meet you.
So this is my ID.
Unlike previous altercations, Officer Turner appeared much more friendly and didn't escalate the situation.
You look like you're like from the 90s.
Yes, sir, I'm a
You
level
look young. That's good though. You look young. Very beautiful. Very young and beautiful.
You didn't serve the country?
I'm a vet, yes.
You are?
I'll answer
Were
that.
you Army, Navy?
I was Army, yes.
And how long did you serve for?
About 3 years. I just went in there, putzed around for a little while and got out.
Do any-
Officer Turner handled the situation much more professionally, not significantly impeding Jeff as he conducted his audit.
Yeah, they just this place just doesn't know where their property begins and ends. That's this public sidewalk out here.
So, yeah, it's deceiving. I'm not sure what part of the meter is, but part of this is city, part of it is private.
Right.
So,
Jeff was let go without any more difficulties. However, he did return once again in February of 2023, carrying the same sign. And that's when yet another security officer came out with a warning.
Good, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, I don't want to be an asshole, but I just can't have solicitors on the property.
Oh, okay.
So you're fine across the street, wherever you want to be. You just can't be on this block.
Well, I appreciate you being nice about it. I respect private property. That's why I'm on the sidewalk, not on the property.
Oh, this is still everything.
I have to respectfully disagree with you. I believe this is...
As usual, Jeff remained resolute and refused to bow down even when threatened with a potential call to the cops.
I'm just saying, like, the building security, if they see you out here, they're going to call the cops and trespass you.
Okay, they feel like they need to do that. I think the cops will correct them and say that this is a public sidewalk.
Oh, no, we have people trespassing.
That would be a violation of their rights. Like I said, I'm just going to respectfully disagree with you. I'll be here for about 45 minutes or so.
Jeff brushed the guard away, but his moment of solitude was short-lived as yet another member of security personnel confronts him.
Just the heads up. I try to argue now and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But JSO will be here in the next 20 minutes. Then they go, hey, you were trespassing. If you come back again, then they're going to arrest you. That's the heads up. That's the protocol.
Understood.
we have.
All right, thanks for giving me a heads up. Appreciate it.
The reason why one, this is a public property because you see there's no sidewalk here. They own this building, that's why.
Yeah, like I said, I disagree with that. There's a public sidewalk out here.
In the span of just 45 minutes, Jeff faced encounters with 2 guards who threatened to involve the police. Unfortunately, this is a staggering indication that little has changed in terms of corporate policy at the 301. But this next officer's demands were a cut above everyone who'd had a run-in with Jeff at the 301.
I gotta do what?
Erase everything off that camera, sir.
Okay. No problem. Let me get off your property.
A First Amendment auditor was filming Fort Sam Houston, a U.S. Army post in San Antonio, Texas, when Officer Williams blocked his path and approached him for a conversation.
Why are you blocking the road?
Why are you on federal property?
Oh, I thought this was a property.
No, see that block right there? You're on federal property, sir. You're gonna have to erase everything off that camera.
I gotta do what?
Erase everything off that camera, sir.
Okay. No problem. Let me get off your property first.
First, please erase everything off the camera.
Okay.
In the face of the officer's unreasonable and unlawful demands, the auditor moved away. However, the cop wasn't letting him go that easily.
Can you erase everything off the camera, please?
Okay. Under what authority do you have to force me to erase this stuff off the camera? I'm not saying I'm not going to.
The reason is operational security, so you're going to endanger the lives of the men and women in the United States military, sir.
How was that? I mean, I don't mind doing what you tell me to do, as long as you have a lawful right to do so.
I do.
Refusing to be intimidated by the officer, he proposed a timely question. A question that made the officer speechless.
So, if you have a lawful right to tell me, like if there's some law that allows you to force me to erase my camera, then I will.
Central is 1-5. Can you send 1-0 down here as well?
Is
Individuals
1-0
refusing.
Is 1-0 a supervisor?
What are you doing here? You're filming, sir.
I suggest you call supervisor. If you can't tell me the law that allows you to force me to erase, then if you could just call the supervisor.
However, Williams wasn't alone. Another officer approached the auditor, further escalating the situation with additional threats.
I'm gonna step back a little bit. You guys got guns, and I don't feel comfortable.
I'm not trying to take a picture of you, boy. Give me a favor, boss. Can I get your ID so that way?
That's okay. Thank you.
Amidst the chaos, the auditor pointed out yet another mistake made by the officer. This time, he had to hang his head in shame.
Are you gonna move your car? Because you're making these people turn from that lane right there. It's kind of dangerous. Come on, you can at least park over on the sidewalk and come back out.
No, sir.
No?
I'm waiting on you, sir.
You're waiting on me, so you're gonna endanger their lives, forcing them to stop in that lane there.
You are, sir.
So there's a straight lane that they're not allowed to turn right from. They have to stop in front of traffic that's going because you want to leave your car there?
Officer Williams' sense of entitlement only got more and more intense as he was questioned about the reason behind this illegal detainment.
Do you have any idea what law that is? So I can look it. I can bring out my phone and look it up right now.
Federal law. United States Code.
Yeah, I'm aware of federal law.
United States Code, sir.
United States Code. I'm aware of that.
Yes, sir.
And I'm aware that what I'm doing is legal.
Illegal.
If you can point me or at least give me some kind of direction towards that law.
I'm not gonna give you any direction, sir.
Okay.
Recognizing the officer's ignorance, he chose to provide him with a lesson in law. Something he should have learned a long time before reaching this juncture.
You probably should. If you're going to come out here telling people they need to erase their cameras and things like that, you probably should be a little more versed on that law. Any law that you decide you're going to enforce on somebody, you probably need to read it, make sure you understand it, and then enforce it. Stay away from those laws that you don't know anything about.
He presented hypothetical situations to the officer, contemplating possible outcomes. Yet, once again, the cop didn't have an answer to offer him in return.
Somebody has an accident here, it's on camera. You know that you're gonna be sued for that, right? I'll insure it. And if there's an accident right here and that car comes and hits me, again, you're gonna be liable for it, sir.
Yes, sir.
Seeing them unfazed by everything he had said, the auditor finally decided to make his way out of there.
You guys have a nice day.
He continued auditing the property, and no one stopped him apart from Officer Williams. The events of today underscore the presence of incompetent police officers wielding authority on our streets. While the actions of First Amendment auditors are relatively controversial on their own, The officers themselves have only themselves to blame for their blatant disregard for the Constitution and civil rights, along with their training. As such, police departments must prioritize comprehensive training on constitutional principles, ensuring officers are well-versed in civil rights to prevent unjust and illegal detainments from occurring. Moreover, awareness in photography laws and the distinction between public and private spaces is crucial for law enforcement to uphold individual rights effectively. If you found this case interesting, make sure to also check out this next case right here. Who knows? It might be right up your alley.